Okay, I think we are good and back.
Dangerous like I'm a mad gorilla. I am sicker than a salmonella filled sandwich dinner, homie. I will kill a beat a man. I'm iller than a caterpillar, chilling, having cigarettes while I live in a wonderland. I'm realer than a kid within a magic.
Essentially, we had like my program had crashed or whatnot, so I had to restart my computer. I think we should be able to run a little bit smoother now. Let me test out a few things. And we were in the middle of about to run a skip that we had. Let me see if it will load. I think you said one is 58 and the other is like we'll throw it in. So this is from Rob Murphy. Hold on. There's a lot of people down.
Said I'm not trying to be like no one, don't get it twisted. And I don't need Dr. Dre to explain my fucking lyrics. When the beat is hitting and the flows I be spitting, mixed with my style, it be money I be getting. See, most my flows ain't written, though they come from somewhere crazy. I'm chilling with my homies, yeah, we keep the chronic blazing. Putting this the minute I hear the cymbal. I spit a flow so fast, make it seem so simple. I ain't even tripping, mama, wood grain gripping.
We're back.
Steady dripping when I'm switching lanes dipping. But let me slow it down before I fucking lose you. Cause you don't do nothing but listen to the beat, do you? Matter of fact, you can suck a fat ass dick. You fuck around with four and father's finest, get that ass whip. I try to tell you nicely, and what do you do? Hold on for a second, I'll be back in a few. Stadium lights glowing like a crown on the city. The vibes are immaculate, yeah, we keeping it pretty. Got the
Hold on, we'll wait until we get the other one first too. Because it's supposed to come together because it was they're short. This one is like 39 seconds, right? And this one you said first recording.
Said I'm not trying to be like no one, don't get it twisted. And I don't need Dr. Dre to display my fucking lyrics. When the beat is hitting and the flows I be spitting, mixed with my style, it be money I be getting.
Yes.
See, most of my flows ain't written, though they come from somewhere crazy. I'm chilling with my homies, yeah, we keep the chronic blazing. Putting this the minute I hear the symbol, I spit a flow so fast, make it seem so simple. I ain't even tripping on my wood grain gripping, paint steady dripping when I'm switching lanes dipping. But let me slow it down before I fucking lose you. Cause you don't do nothing but listen to beat, do ya? Matter of fact, you can suck a fat ass dick. You fuck around with Fort Wayne's finest, get that ass whipped. I try to tell you nicely, and what do? Hold on for a second, I'll be back in a few.
stadium lights glowing like the crown on the city. The vibes are immaculate, yeah, we keeping it.
Okay. Now this is what I'm talking about, right? Essentially, man, I've been saying, like, people kind of need to see behind the curtain when it comes to like the AI creations, right? Because if we don't really see how much work that you do as opposed to what it does, then there's almost like it's hard to know what to be impressed by, right? And so in most occasions we just want to know exactly what was done firsthand so that we know what to congratulate you with, right? And so often we would say, like, if it's just the words, then again, we can congratulate you as a writer and like what you're able to put down in it. If it's you performing the track and then having it replace, you know, yourself with an artist or whatnot, like, we can still appreciate you for the structure of what you were able to put out, and it is just like performing it with a little bit more confidence. But I'll also say this: you do not even have a bad artist voice, man. You know what I mean? Like, in my mind, I always knew, like, he can't be that bad to where, you know, nah, let me just use AI instead. You have a voice that I feel like with the right mix and master, the right production, Snoop Dogg would 100% catch a whiff and appreciate what you do and make a calling on or whatnot, right? Like this feels like a classic West Coast-esque kind of record, something that would be on San Andreas. And again, I appreciate being able. Thank you for that. Like, if anything, man, like that might have to be what it is. That might have to be when you send submissions to the show, or like shoot, when any AI creator sends, like we might have to require the just again the little behind the scenes kind of, you know, either video or in this case it was the audio. And you have no idea how much I appreciate you even doing that, right? Now, of course, like we're still gonna, I mean, again, I think I said it, like I'm giving you your props essentially for being you within the context, at least in firsthand, right? So what you see is what like AI can fill in a lot of situations or whatnot, right? So every word is 100% his, the structure is his, right? The only difference is, okay, different artists and voice essentially, and then the beat is also added additionally there. Now we like I'm saying, man, I feel like I almost want you to send me the, you know, the beat and then your vocals, and then for me to do, you know, and try to do a fairly decent mix with you, and you know, see what we can pull from there or whatnot. Because man, and there's something else, right? I feel like I would love for you to embrace the half and half, right? Because you could essentially do a collab with your own AI kind of thing, and you go back and forth in between, you know, you say certain lines, it says certain lines, and like that's the best of both worlds. I think, as I always will say, that absence of humanity for most people is gonna, you know, make them kind of have more of a hate stance, because they feel like they don't know how much work is done. We get to see it now. Artists, or like AI creators. Make sure that you guys prepare to either show the bones of what you do or have some kind of video, just like, again, showing your process. Don't be shy. It's imperative for us to give you the props. We want to give you the props for what we are hearing, and like the before and after is like the best process and the best way to do that. Hold on real quick. Hold on. Okay. If you guys are here for the first time, pretty much we're a live music reaction and review show for independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe. All genres are accepted. It's completely free to submit. You submit to my email. It's thatdorkyreviewshow@gmail.com. If you have anything that's on the radio, don't send that, because we will get cut, blocked, flagged, or muted in most occasions, or at least in certain countries and stuff like that. But you know, we're gonna go ahead and head back into the land or whatnot. Yeah, you still in the queue. We're still pulling from the same queue. We just had to restart the live, so sorry about that, guys. We will press the. Oh no! These mother. Okay, let me see. Yeah, you get me an idea, you know what I'm saying, for a Gunna Battle Rap AI. I mean, we've seen it before, but like, yeah, like that's the kind of thing that we would love to see. Some kind of that, or like a tag team where, you know, you do your own Reddit meth, your own Reddit meth kind of thing. But like, bro, embrace yourself. Embrace yourself. Trust me, man. I didn't hear any, and we were only really hearing an acapella on your end, so we didn't really get to hear you rapping to the beat, but you didn't have a bad rap voice, you know what I'm saying? Obviously, there's other genres that you had sent to the show, and maybe you, I don't know, you probably can't sing or something like that. We have no idea, but when it comes to at least certain things like this, like that sounds like it's your lane. So embrace yourself. You know, just getting a decent mix on the vocals in the context with whatever beat that you might be rapping to, like that's what's going to pull things together even better. But you got it in there, man. All right, never lose hope, because we are in, let's see what we got now. Ay. All right, Salem Souls, man. Let's go back in. Matter of fact. All right, let's go ahead and load this up. Everything should load up a lot easier this time. Where the freak is the other window? I guess pull it on this side, and then I'll pull this one up here. This is called Traveling Sales. Traveling Sales from the... What the freak? Willy Wonka, what are you doing here? Willy Wonka, what are you doing here? In what situation would you find that it weird to see Willy Wonka at? Everyone is weird, yeah. You don't know where you are gonna go. People sit in their chairs, yeah. Get on a record thinking they gonna flow. Yeah. You can tell me that weird. The people don't know we gonna flow. Sometimes I just want to get up on every freaking record that you have so I can bust rhymes. I am right now rapping with no energy. I like all of these beats that half of you gon' send to me. And also I'm a dork, I have no enemies except for like aliens and about 4 centipedes. I play all kinds of video games. There's a lot of people more than Destiny Child that be saying my name, and I'm trying to like move the chat up. Sometimes I really don't know what to rap, but freaking people be like, you know what? There's a lot of freaking people don't know what an ant does. It just, I guess, walks around and grabs food. There's a lot of time where if you talk trash to the wrong person, they'll stab you. Where are you at though? Fast, slow. People be like, Dorky, you an asshole. Like, why you ain't play my freaking shit? And there's a lot of time where like you either tell the truth or people say lies. I know that I wanna like people to be like, she's not my logic. Why she won't be ish? Like reversed it. What do you think? Where did you go now? I don't know why I'm going so fast. I need to slow down. Slow down, dirty shame. Everybody knows that I wanna do this show while playing some games, but I freaking can't cause I had too much shit on my damn computer. And listen, I would've done this whole freaking song like with Luda. Chris, do this shit. You up in my way, you better move and shit. This moving shit. And also, this beat, it makes you just, I don't know, somehow you keep moving and don't know if I need to like move it sideways, left and right, or like move it back. Dorky, I'm the one who always can spit the smoothest raps. Ooh. caught me off guard, man. I'm gonna listen to this. Your mama, she proud. Your mama, she proud. She wanted to come to the place, though. I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Did you get a look at that face, bro? And every time you in a relation, freaking shit, you ain't faithful. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna say. So, you know what, like, every day, yo. I was a kid, I was in class, I'd play with Play-Doh. There was a time where I freaking chewed on every Lego. People be like, who the fuck is Diego? But you know you really talk about Dora. There's a lot of y'all who really need to go somewhere to farm for the aura. Matter of fact, where's Gamora? I think she died and came back, and you gotta see and shit. Like sometimes you gotta look at the reality and shit. Like people always wanna come around and smile at me and shit. Wonder what this freaking style it be legit. I also don't know if there's a lot of times where like I think that I would quit. Hey. This is produced by Souls.
I'm John Morgan of Morgan & Morgan.
All right,
best
so
advice for you when hiring a lawyer for your...
Company Souls, I appreciate the production on this. You got in there and you did your thing, like the overall structure. You know, we could utilize this for something sync license wise, or you know, an actual artist getting in there. There's enough differentiality, I think, to inspire just different elements as the production goes on, right? Again, we always talk about sometimes how there are some artists who tend to be a little bit more repetitive. They think of one idea. Some of that in part is I think, you know, a little bit of self, but also if the production isn't doing too much, certain artists won't have more ideas of ways to hit those beats, or they just don't have that mentality yet. But as producers, we can inspire artists to actually do more and try more, right? I think that it should be a challenge for us to try to figure those things out and see where people could go. Hold on. Hold up. Trying to get our stream back there. Everybody, you don't know what to do when you freaking chill in the lobby. It was Salem Souls. It was Salem Souls right there. Yeah, the beat needs deeper knocking 808s. Yeah, it's a better beat. I'm sorry about that. So, I'd say reference your beats on everything, right? Compare and contrast. Just see how it sounds next to the records that you more or less are trying to mimic when it comes to that low end, right? When you want it to come on next to a Dre record or whatever it is. Like if you look up to a certain level of drum, you know, figure out how to get there. Splice has a lot of good, you know, different elements. Like if you're looking for just a drum, there's a lot of great selections there that might have the quality that you're looking for, and then it's all about just replacing that sound, right? So what up? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream, my friend. If you haven't yet, you can send your record to my email. It's ThatDorkyReviewShow@gmail.com. We play independent artists, producers, and bands across the globe, as y'all know. We got Jay Grove coming up right now, and this is called That Good Juice.
Okay.
Yeah, that good juice. Yeah, that good juice.
We out here in the 615, man.
Oh, those guitar parts were freaking dope as well, man. Like, it definitely set a different tone, and I almost just wanted to listen to those parts, you know, as like a solo kind of thing, right?
We out here in the 615, man. We chillin'. I got a cup of some good juice, bro. We sippin' that good juice, bro.
My program had went on the fritz.
There's some of that cranberry pineapple juice, bro. This shit's good. This shit's good as fuck. Damn. Have me another sip. If you offer someone new, thought I knew, every tell was true. But I'm blue, chillin' with the crew. Never knew I could disassociate and pick to you. Got up in my head, baby mama wonder why I don't leave the bed. When I be off getting fed, begging other bitches to give me sex, it is all behind me. Not talking fast, but it's all the timing. Maybe why can I stop the rhyming, even when the 9 to 5 for my needs. The pocket is ticking and I cannot keep sipping this juice.
Wow.
I don't give a fuck these bitches up, paying pills, poppers, and all the dollars. A party life of a failed scholar, Juicy J popping my collar. Is it worth all the hype? I'm feeling mellow, but I'll be alright. Feeling numb, but no end in sight. Why, baby, did you leave my life? Oh, that hurts. Hurts like getting bitten by a kitten with a methamphetamine. Cover K9, stay fine, don't panic, get some meds, step to pay fine. Date line, say this is true crime, but I don't pay no mind, cause I'm smoking out the green rhymes.
Some are freaking new and old, there's a lot of time where like how freaking places in your dream you would go, freaking you would know, freaking if there's lots of time where it's freaking cold, cause it freaking knows that there's lots of time where it freaking snows, there's a lot of time you would lick your toes. Listen, that's one that I would have made a little bit longer or whatnot, right? It just kind of, you know, has a good ring to it, a good vibe. Reminds you of the things that we used to hear from Kanye when he would produce certain things for like Dipset, man. You know, very much, man. There was a certain era of Ye that, you know, we knew he rapped, but he also was very much a producer, and so he would provide, you know, a lot of different beats like that for you know, different artists. It potentially even would have been one on his album featuring Ludacris or something like that. But I think you got on there and did a decent job. It felt like you had fun. There was some differentiality there. That chorus section, if we can call it that, like was kind of interesting. Like the melodic, you know, parts. There's some good vibes in there. It's 1 minute and 41 seconds though. Like if you want to consider it an intro, outro, interlude, whatever. Like I think people usually go in that direction. But you go into like 3 minutes or more. That's what I usually consider like full song material, whatnot. But like you guys have the freedom to do what you want. If you consider, you know what, I just really wanted to get in, spit one verse, you know, get in and get out, you know, we're just vibing for a bit, but I didn't have a full idea for a full, like whatever. Every artist has either the ability or not on every specific beat. It really just depends on what you are inspired to do from that, and if you really want to ring true. Now again, I did talk about producers though. Like we have the ability to, if we do something different, and you can tell me if I'm wrong, man. If the producer would have got in there, assuming it wasn't you, if the producer would have got in there and switched it up in like a doper way, there's like, wouldn't you have done a little bit more? You would have, oh, I can't just leave that part, right? You would have either done more yourself, right? Or had a feature that came in and did something, right? So if new drums are added in the section, or a new portion of the sample, if it switches up into a different tempo or something like that, even, you know, simply like a dubstep version of it, man. There are things that we want to also be a part of, or we're kind of you know, willing to let things go in there. But Yeah, what do you guys freaking think? Yes, you are in the queue, Skrill. You are in the queue. And then Rizzy, what's up? You know what I'm saying? In the facts, okay. Freaking Jigsaw was saying. All right, let's go ahead and run back in the thing. What up, Tailsman was freaking popping. What is popping, everybody? Welcome to that. What day is it? It's still, it's Monday. Okay. I forgot. It was still an off day. I think we have a skip. Hold on. For play banger or whatnot. All right, we have a skip for. Did you actually get? Oh, because send it to you or whatnot. So yeah, the only thing that we need to do is see about getting the original beat to that right BPM or whatnot. But let me throw this in right quick. Do I have the button? Hold on, y'all.
I know diamonds are the things that you wish that you had, but homie, I'm playing old school games where it's all up for grabs. You know me.
That's what's up.
I love gold. I got a big stick of gold where my thing used to be just because.
All right. Hold on, I gotta do this. Booyah. Alright, that blasts us back in. And it's called Banger by K West featuring me. I always call him Quest. And he never corrects me. K West Banger featuring myself.
Come on. This a banger. Yeah, this a banger. Yeah, this a banger. It's a banger. Yeah, this a banger. Yeah, this one banger. Banger. This one banger.
Yeah, we back.
Banger. This one banger.
Bay Area, born and raised by the water. California streets remain my alma mater. Bras and bikinis on a beach, Baywatch. This beat got more bang than blickies in Bangkok. Slaps hotter than your mama when she loses. We about to make slappers mandatory, start a movement. Who I sound like? Nobody got my own brand. Probably why my music's so good. If you ain't fans of me, yo, that's tragedy. If I ain't in your top 10, that's blasphemy. Talk of the town, brand new sex app. They say I'm about to blow a bandit meth lab. Hey, dumb, I don't act tough guy. I got more goons than you. Super OG, big ass electric boogaloo. And when a bop like that makes your whole crew bounce around the room, it's called a bangaroo.
This a banger. Yeah, this a banger. Yeah, this one banger. It's a banger. Yeah, this a banger. Yeah, this one banger.
I had fun on this one too.
Yo, check, I'm outside, but stepping in with a banger. Watching Boy Meets World, have me feeling like, bro, I bet I could get to Panga. I'm finna spank this beat and do it without a hanger. Don't prank call me, you do it and I'ma hang up. You can make it, but you really can't do it without the haters. Motivation, what they give you, I'm smoother than operators in the major leagues, bro. When I hit it, it's going way up in the sky, cause I'm high, just look it, I'm out of space, bruh. You gotta turn the speakers up and shit. It don't matter if you MC Hammer, you ain't touching this. Used to wear a mask every day like I was fucking sick. 5 nights at Freddy's, find a puppet, you'll get stuffed in it. Trying to find a party, get my house and throw a club in it. Bro, I'm super bad. Anyone know what McLovin went? I'm harder than whatever you finna touch with an oven mitt. This beat is doper than a whole blunt with a lot of butt in it.
This a banger. Yeah, this a banger.
Yeah, always bring me out my bag, man.
Banger.
Okay.
Yeah, this one banger.
Yeah, that was me. Second verse. First artist and chorus, K West.
it's a bang.
All right, big salute. So yeah, some other things that I hear that I can still do. There's like a few small elements that I may want to add in and do, you know, just overall like effects, you know, mix wise. We're still figuring out certain things, because essentially somehow as well, like when he did the first version of this song, like he somehow accidentally like changed the BPM of the beat, the version that he rapped to, right? And so then when he sent the version of me to just get in there and mix, it was like completely off or whatnot. So we had to figure out you know, just sort of a workaround real quick. But the actual beat has, you know, I think a different overall feel. So we're still working on getting that BPM to that level. Once we do, I think we'll sort of finalize that. But this one right here, man, I always have fun with every single feature that I do with you guys. It's one of my favorite things these days to do, especially when I'm not necessarily working on a new solo album at the moment. Like I don't have a sort of nag and a guidance to want to get in there, but I do have some ideas of what I might want to do. However, again, in the meantime, it is always dope to test the waters on different records and just to be able to have you know, fun with anything that you guys have, because we have so many artists that of course send to the show. You guys are in different lanes, different genres, you guys have influences from different eras, and there's also sometimes records that I didn't really get to be a part of, right? I've always been in between like a few different lanes, but yeah, it was fun to get on and do that for K West. And he doesn't want to be known as this, but he has a lot of records, at least for the recent project that I see him working on. He has a lot of records that can be very party centric, right? So you throw on and you know, if you're in that party mode, if he's performing, like he has a lot of good stuff that people can kind of move to, and the West Coast vibes in addition to that. So big salute. He's a big salute. Gotta be, man. Listen, man. Listen, we in here, man. You know. Nah, but listen. Nah, I'm saying no. It matters because, like, so what I consider it is, it's like when Kanye did 808s and Heartbreaks, right? It was Kanye's first time, like, let me go in and do some melodic auto-tune centric kind of stuff and see if people even accept it, more or less, right? And before that, you hadn't really heard him go in and do that. So this is like, oh, you know what? Let me make a project where, you know, where it's like a block party essentially, and we're just going from house to house, like seeing what each house has to offer in terms of, you know, the music, the ladies, you know what I mean? That's what I see in this full-on concept. And like, and if you dial that in, if you do like more songs from that standpoint and be like, you know what, like I can build a whole thing and then do visuals to it too, bruh, like it's over with it. And he said not K West. So it is Quest. I've been saying it right. So I had been saying it right, man. Right. So then those other people were saying it wrong. So we gotta rectify that, man. Appreciate y'all. If y'all over here, man, you know what I'm saying? What you said? I just sent something. What's up, man? You should be in the lineup. We gonna get back in there right now for anybody who does want to.
Nonsense and Sir Mike, this song's gonna burn like some hot sauce from hot ones in your eyes. Birdman will talk to an actual bird like I'm gonna chew through this beat like a termite. Don't make me put you where actual worms lie. Don't like my old shit, I'm thinking you were high. Like me when I'm looking down at a bird's eye view and I'm cool, better act like you surprised. Head to McDonald's, I'm about to steal your fries.
So again, it is indeed Quest. Oh, you know what? No, and you know what? It makes sense, right? Because from the jump, right? I remember when you first entered the show, and then you were like you basically his name is like Quest, right? Or at least then what he puts in the as the email name or whatnot. So it's KWEST and then KWEST and then space QUEST. Sort of puts in your mind of like how you should be saying it. And then there would probably someone who goes K West Q West K West Q West with so and so. All right, back in the lineup, ladies and gentlemen. Hold on. Thank you for your patience as always. All right, we got Illmatic and J Smooth. We're good. Let's go ahead and throw you in. And this looks like a music video. I think in the past you used to send us just the audio, so it's good to be able to get some visuals. Let's see what we got. Also, let's see how well it works. I restarted the live, so shouldn't give us too much of a problem. We will see though. Thank you for the likes. Set the playback. Doesn't begin shortly. You're trying to restarting the device. There we go. Alright, let me turn this off.
Illmatic, this go crazy.
Woke up this morning feeling good. Baby, you can't tell me he ain't good. Food on my plate, eating good.
I just now, hold on. I just realized that like our cell phones most likely put alarm clocks kind of out of the business. You know what I'm saying? Like we used to have actual like physical alarm clocks that were the thing that woke us up, right? And now I'm realizing like, man, a lot of us would use our phone and, you know, have different, you know, ringtones or whatever that might be.
Great won't he do it?
That's crazy.
God is great even when we don't treat him like we should. He's so good, yeah. Sitting right up on the keys, preacher turned to talk to me, told me something that only God can see. I felt fire flowing through my veins. It was like the Holy Ghost shut up in my bones. Ooh, baby, you can't tell me he ain't real. All them sick people that he healed. I won't give up on God, that's on me, baby. I don't need no facade, that ain't me, baby. Gotta start giving my time, that's a need, baby. Then the money coming in, cheddar cheese, baby. Blessings knocking at my door, yeah, yeah. Blessing me to bless the poor, yeah, yeah. He taught me how to love and how to be down. Was there when I missed my shot just like a rebound. He always making waves, he always making plays. So you know why I said, hey. Woke up this morning feeling good, yeah. Baby, you can't tell me he ain't good. Food on my plate, eating good. Getting money like I should. God is great, won't he do it? Won't he do it? God is great even when we don't treat him like we should.
He's so message on this.
Ruler, you're bigger than Buddha. When it's time to go to heaven, they gon' wish that they knew ya. And I keep you in my heart, that way I never lose ya. And you never ever change despite the way that I do ya. I keep a Bible on my side, that's a strap on my hip. And I just gave my tithes, I ain't worried about the rent. I just might cop a new whip. Got 'em asking how you do this. Look, I just stick to the script. It's simple, give then you get. Life will go so quick, don't regret how you live. Yeah, your flow sounds sick, but how you impact the kids? Life is bigger than this. Where your soul gonna rest? Put your faith to the test. God is better than best, yeah.
Woke up this morning feeling good. Yeah. Baby, you
Man,
can't tell me he ain't
on
good. Food on my plate, eating good. Getting money like I should. God is great, won't he do it? Won't he do it? God is great even when we don't treat him like we should. He's so good, yeah.
What is goodness, everybody be rapping though. I don't know what the heck I'm gonna do about that. Damn.
The sovereign goodness of God. You have escaped.
Adds a lot of elements, right? Content matters. I feel like there's a lot of inspiration, with that, and it's I know that this artist has a lot of different genres and records that they have been able to do. In fact, when it comes to remaking songs in some way and doing something that's a predecessor to something, he's done some of the best work within that lane. And this is like you getting into more of like a gospel record, but like in a dope way, right? I think one of the things that I've always talked about in like the past like few years is like the secret to really making a good gospel record is to make something that still sounds modern, make something that still feels like it would be a record that people would listen to even outside of gospel. And you can have the content be within that thing that you want, but if you perform it in that way that has that familiarity, people will feel it in that way. Like it doesn't feel like it can only be played on Sunday, if that makes sense, right? Like you want to still listen to it right along with the other records that you know and love. The melodies are on point, the mix is on point, both artists get in there and they do their thing while delivering a dope message, man. It is something that we do have to think about as artists as we just go throughout and try to do many songs. Like, how are we affecting just the future youth, essentially. It's not a responsibility everybody just like first thinks about, right? And it's you only really I'll say like this, right? Even when it comes to different genres, right? We all remember that moment where Miley Cyrus, right? She was on stage essentially twerking and stuff like that. A lot of us were like very critical because we're like, bro, you came from Disney, right? It's like, in our eyes it was like, yo, my kids still watch you, so if they see you doing that, we don't want them to replicate the just what you're doing. And so everything that we do, we have to factor in how are we affecting that again, next generation, and in what way, how do they perceive us? For her, I do get that aspect of like everybody kind of looked at her as clean cut, goody, two shoes. Like most Disney kids, you kind of do that, and they didn't have an edge, I suppose, like some Nickelodeon kids or whatnot. But even they have controversy, right? There was a whole documentary behind a lot of that. But my point is, there's always something that one can do. What you say? Shout out to SK. What's the question mark? He said, bro, what's up? What's the you just said bro and then question mark. You telling me to play Prince twice, or what are we doing there? Let me see. Rob Murphy, saying sound good. It's a summer vibe. I 100% agree. And he said it's this a summer vibe. I think that's what he was trying to say. But yeah, this one felt good. This one is 100% like that summer feel. Everybody get out, do your thing, and we appreciate that. I think you put a lot of work within the songs that you do. Let's go ahead and jump back in. Again, thank y'all for your patience as we roll through 1 to 10 on each track. All genres accepted. No radio records.
Money.
Jupiter.
Money. I like it. I love it. I want it. I need it. Give it to me.
Money?
Throwing all my money. Spending all my money.
What?
Show off my money. But yeah, we get money. Now I might just give you what you need. If you shake for me. What you need. If you shake it for me. Get it.
You make what I would think would be runway music, but it might be a little too fast. Gotta figure out the tempo. Sometimes I already don't know what the kinfo. I also was a little bitty kid on Christmas. I wonder really what a Nintendo and
Yeah, go deep. Yeah, go. Put you to sleep. Yeah, good. Change your life indeed. Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Yeah, so good. Yeah, good.
all right. So often when it comes to you, for other people is Jupiter, and this is his lane, right? Very much R&B with a little bit of a vibe, and something that one can dance to. You think about that classic kind of club vibe or whatnot. Not the standard club where you play 50 Cent. You can buy me in the club, got him in the pub, bottle full of bub. I got the candy shop. Not that, you know what I'm saying, type of whatnot, but you know, that more, you know, you got the disco light on top, you know, just visuals, you know what I'm saying, going around. It's a faster kind of pace thing or whatnot, but it feels good, right? A little bit house, I think, if we want to think about it like that, right? And I think it had a good energy within there. It's definitely something that could be longer if you wanted it to. But I thought, like, if it was a run rate track, it probably should be a little bit slower.
Just give you what you need. If you shake,
they gotta be able to walk to it. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. You know what I'm saying? You do it at the normal speed. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. They gonna feel like they gotta hurry the hell up. That's the speed you play it at when you are trying to, like, all right, can y'all hurry it up? But y'all taking way too long. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'd say slow it down just a little bit, you know, just for the runway purposes. And there's always all kind of versions of our songs that we can do. What I love to do as a producer is shoot, like, if we had come at things with different drum patterns, it wouldn't even sound like there's a fast aspect to it, right? Because you can put the kick and snare at certain parts that you know, kind of allow it to have a different personality, more or less. We're gonna go ahead and head back into the free line again. Go road to stardom. We got you up. Let's see, and you got a visual here. We are in the free line right now. Appreciate y'all patience as we are trying to roll through as prominent as possible. Let's see. When you pump down, you pump down, you come down, you pump down. What is this? QP Bunny Cooker featuring Big Sam of Lil Jon and the East Side Boys and Young Pimp.
This money.
100 means a rack. Poker hand money, see you just play pity pat. Hit the mall and ball hard, I bet I get it back. I had to lay off on the state cause I was getting fat. Was a paper boy, now I'm a paper man. Catch me all up on the stage, popping rubber bands. My favorite color green, I think I'm Irish, man. See you a fantasy, we call them Peter Pan. Check the Chevy dog, rims like some ceiling fans. John Deere green, they be chopping, man. They drop the top, feel the breeze, I'm making money, man. Blowing perp to the sky, I got 100 grams. I'm so Atlanta, I think I'm Big Sam. QP is the name, I never gave a damn. I'm a money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker. Now watch me make this money, now watch me whip this money, now watch me flip this money, now watch me make this money. Hey, I'm a money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker. Now watch me make this money, now watch me whip this money, now watch me flip this money, now watch me make this money, make this money. I treat the studio like it is the trap. Standing in the booth like I'm in the trap. On the mixing board, that's where I whip it up. Shrink wrap the package, then I serve it up. You playing life, nigga, with that Monopoly money. I'm playing Monopoly, nigga, with that real money. No 2050s here, I'm talking big fake Honda. Ever since a kid, I always been a stunner. As a kid, you play with Tonka cars and green machines.
Alright.
As a kid, I played with older bitches and money machines. Been stacking money to the ceiling, now I'm out the roof. Just left the dealership in a brand new coupe. 2015 some, I don't know what it is. I just know it didn't come with no damn wheels. Cause I'm hovering, so shout out to my haters, man. They give me free promotion, they keep me racked up. I'm a money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker. Now watch me make this money, now watch me whip this money, now watch me flip this money, now watch me make this money. Hey, I'm a money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker, yeah, I'm money cooker. Now watch me make this money, now watch me whip this money, now watch me flip this money, now watch me make this money. Money, 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 boy, I'm cooking, call me bull. Gang, think I'm selling dope the way they see me, cause I move things. Cook it all, damn, it's better than that cinnamon. I'm chilling with my partner, Grant, Washington and Benjamin. Goddamn, nigga, I be all about my money and the damn thing funny when it come to making cash. Put them on blast, cause I'm all about a stack. And I know you hearing that, bitch, please, I'm back. While look at we straight like that. Hollywood, what's up? We play with rap. UVM from the mill, you mad, what piece? Your family like do that. Pure or young on the front side, bands on the left side, racks on the right side. Bitch, that's on my side, yours. I'm mad guy, don't get on my bad side. You dead on the right, but a psycho and all about my paper.
You did it like
Restaurant say fuck a hater through my waiter. Bitch, we pulling capers. See you lames later. I'm a money maker, rhyme stayer in the kitchen. I'm a money cooker. Yeah, I'm money cooker. Yeah, I'm money cooker. Yeah, I'm money cooker. Now watch me make this money. Now watch me whip this money. Now watch me flip this money. Now watch me make this money. Hey, I'm a money cooker. Yeah, I'm money cooker. Yeah, I'm money cooker. Yeah, I'm money cooker. Now watch me make this money. Now watch me whip this money.
videos of them cooking money in different situations. Anybody back there, better pictures at the medication, at the medication, attack, I'm about to get the attack, another certificate in the section, cook it up, cook it up. Okay, what do you guys think about that? 1 to 10, and all feedback is welcome. Now, that did feel like a throwback. Outside of the mix, like if that had a more like kind of a professional, you know, mix, like that would, you know, be like, it's still fire, you know what I'm saying, in terms of the type of song that it is, right? We've heard those, you know, kind of beats and things like that, obviously. But the chorus is catchy. I feel like, you know, as simple as it is, it kind of makes you want to get in there and take one of the two parts or whatnot. Either you're the cook it up, cook it up, or you're the I'm a money cooker. You know what I'm saying? And that feels like something that would be. It's a dope tag team record for the artists involved on stage, right? As well as those in the crowd that, you know, kind of plan to take one of the two sides, and then they're like, you know, side by side going in there. But yeah, if it was me, I would have, you know, I eventually learned to like keep my sessions for everything that I recorded, right? In case I needed to go back in and make some adjustments, because later on you start realizing the things that you might have done wrong and how certain vocals might have just been a little bit too low, and there needed to be that polish. And then you learn things in that near future, or there are remixes that you can do, those who may want to produce a new beat around your vocals. Now these days there's stem removal anyways, but like I feel like having the actual session is always going to be better than trying to, you know, artificially remove, you know, certain elements and having the slight, like it will sometimes have a quality dip, you know, a little bit or whatnot. So there's certain things that we'll always need to work on. But what do you guys think about that? Give your overall thoughts. We're gonna go ahead and jump back in the free line. We got Big Skrill up next with Whoops. There it is. I feel like he's gonna rap to that. You know what I'm saying? What up? What's poppin'?
Energy made this one.
Welcome back.
I ain't scared to make mistakes, cause I done made a lot. Think about it before you play with me, they think it's safe as not. He don't take care of his kids, but brag about raising Glocks. He think he on that time and fucking take his watch. Get his drop and get him dropped just like an 8 watt. I might call my chopper brother just to name him Drake and Josh. Ain't grow up with no discipline, I birdie spanking ops. Told my dog to pass the heat, we just like Wade and Bosch. You either with me or you not, cause I can't save a spot. So polite you greet me with the fist and I'ma wave a Glock. I can't tell if I'm obsessed or just like paper lie. Never changed up on the guys, but I done changed a lot. Grew up, got my blues up and fucked it off. Bro, believe in God, but still a snatch your chains and tuck your cross. Teed up, my mind on the green, they think I fuck with golf. That boy so damn broke, he might just need a crush to walk. 20s, 50s, 100s, oh my God, I love them all. If it ain't them, my girl, my daughter, I don't give a fuck at all. If you ain't trying to feed the team, then you can't touch the ball. Air Bud, he hit every shot, I got the clutches, dog. I feel like I'm Giannis, I'm there if the Bucks involved. Life a dirty game, you take a loss, just brush it off. Whoops, Brody super clumsy, he done dropped your mans. Whoops, can't cooking food with he with pots and pans. Whoops, I got high as hell, can't find a spot to land. Whoops, put that red dot on you, but it's not Japan. Shit get hot, then flip that switch, but that bitch not a fan. He never pictured that this cannon would've cropped his mans. How could we be beefy? You can't even afford some chops to land. Sports, cars, and switchies, they think all my friends is jocks and trans. Ain't it funny how that cheese will make you smile more? You a square surrounded by some squares, y'all like a tile floor. Brody catch you in the store and make a mess in aisle 4. I can't keep on sunny, y'all, that's what I had a child for. I can't do it, swear you boys some dorks and dweebs. I talk money, they don't get it like I'm speaking Portuguese. Never up and can't get right like they was scared of north and east. They don't want no paper, and I'm like, fuck it, more for me. Cause I get greedy with it. I mean, I might as well, I swear y'all blind as hell if y'all ain't see me winning. I blew some bands up on these buffs, I know we see shit different. Play with me, get froze up in a box like TV dinners. Whooping shit in some designer, gave him BB Simmons. I pop my shit so much they think I need prescriptions. Bro trying to go to work, he might just be enlisted. All my haters broke, I think they need some fixing. Whoops, Brody super clumsy, he done dropped your mans. Whoops, can't cooking food with he with pots and pans. Whoops, I got high as hell, can't find a spot to land. Whoops, put that red dot on you, but it's not Japan. Shit get hot, then flip that switch, but that bitch not a fan. He never pictured that this cannon would've cropped his mans. How could we be beefy? You can't even afford some chops and land. Sports, cars, and switchies, they think all my friends is jocks and trans.
It's a lot of time where oh man. A lot of time when you whipping it up and listening. I don't know what the heck I'm repeating to, but when this is a one that you know what? I gotta congratulate you for something. Because you're in a genre that is familiar, right? But the majority of artists that I hear in your genre, and like it's always been one of my complaints, it's when we hear most of them like punch in every line, right? What you just did felt like an actual performance, right? I felt like you knew what your song is and you had confidence within. You went in and kind of did each line. You had energy. It felt like you felt the beat. That's what we as listeners look for in when we're trying to think about the best of the best in any lane. We want to feel like you care about the craft of what you do. And like, not that it's bad to get in and like put together your record while punching in, and you know, you should have the freedom to do it however you want to. But if you know psychologically how people perceive your records and performances, if you do certain things, for example, if you perform it, there's more of a like, he's sliding that shit, because we know that like, yo, you're in there, you keep going. There's not a part where it felt like, oh, you run out of breath so you had to punch in. Like, nah, you paced yourself, you know, well, and felt the beat. Like, we would expect you to perform it in that same way, like if you were by yourself but then you had a band, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love those kind of concepts. And then when it comes to performing live as well, it's like the band is the most professional way you could do any record. You can go out there with an instrumental, that's the second, you know, kind of decent way. But if you have all your words on the record, or just playing your record itself and then you're performing to that, people will sometimes look at that as you cheating or not knowing all of your records. So you're trying to have the thing there, and they just really want their money's worth. If we wanted to hear the record, we would just listen to the record. If we come to see you live, that's what we come for. It's like we come to see the words come out of your mouth in completion, if possible, right? You know, but yeah, big salute. And then Solo was like, he talking, you know what I'm saying? Fire. Agree with that. Thank you for the share, Derek, man. Welcome back. Always good to see you when you're in the thing and blah blah or whatever. Let me see. Say something. Let's we can pop in as well. So what am I on? Gio, not. Well, you are a little bit further back in the line because you did send a little bit later into the show. While it does seem that I like just came live, I had been live for at least 2 hours or more before we had got cut. Then I had to restart the live on the platforms, but we continued in that line. So do try to be patient if possible. Sitting a skip will get you played immediately or get more than one of your records played in a back-to-back fashion. It is not mandatory, but it will do that. Also, it'll guarantee we play the full song just in case you may think we'll cut it because something is a little bit crazy, man. You'll never know. Overall, though, I appreciate your patience, and we're going to continue on in the lineup that you are in right now. You know what I'm saying? Again, thank y'all for y'all patience collectively. It's 10:43 p.m. right now. What time is it for you guys? Let us know. Excuse me.
Ooh, shit. That's a Danny GB.
Oh, man. Hold on.
Came from the mountains of Caucasus. Talk shit like Pac did. I'm a gladiator. I never went to East. I don't like to punch and I believe in world peace. I don't need to buy a gun. I can always borrow. Today's your last day, fuck it tomorrow. Shoot your threes, put you in 7 heaven.
What the freak?
Shooting up pedophiles like the dude from 7 heaven.
Stop telling your life story, no one gives a fuck. Lying through your teeth, I can see the cap through the fake. When I was down on my knuckles, I had to run it up. Pour a deuce in the lime and some green in a 7-Up. Slinging bars like it's Pro Tools. I'm speaking facts like I'm Steve Rule. Unky keeps some Fetty and the pills Azul. Chilling courtside at the Lakers game like I'm Paula Abdul.
Hit the wood, like damn, this shit louder than Cluner. Got a trunk full of boomers on my way to the Sooners. My fiend want the white girl, I ain't talking Amy Schumer. New whip fast as fuck, I ain't take it to the tuner. 20 racks in my pocket, looking like a tumor. You heard I was a lick? That must have been a rumor. Big Glock on me now, the clip look like a ruler. Copping ice from the jeweler, selling ice with the cooler. Heard your man's bitch learn my songs, and he slapped her. If you see me at your girl's phone, then I probably clapped her. I had the hose on me before I could read a chapter. Brody just dumped the scatties, dropping bodies in the Raptor. Sweet E from the street, I heard your shit's manufactured. fractured. You be lying in them raps, you should try and be an actor. Perks took my feet to heaven, got him ready for the rapture. I ain't got them white bricks, I ain't talking no adapters. I heard Skid got the bows, and Jay got the track. Get a hand captured, put cheese on his head like a packer.
It was that much like you put that as a
bummer. With the 734
848,
like
you
the
in the
phone
past?
number. Whipping with Tino in the Hummer. Cool with green like cute. Cumber. Feeling like Steve got a pocket full of blues, clues. Feeling like a bitch got man boobs. Sipping sweet tea with sweet tea. Skid slid down, arm bro mid, beating his meat.
From the Bronx, always copping nicks. Why you always lying in your songs? I'ma call you Colin Kaepernick. I seen bro snitch on himself to the feds by taking flicks. Hit my op top shelf and send him to HE double hockey. 30 ball in my Amiris, I'm a walking lick. Pocket full of blues and M boxes. You think I was a Chris? Last month I did too, but my plug did 30
I don't know how, right? And it's like two different artists essentially sinned, right? Not knowing that there would be something of slight similarity or whatnot. But it's funny because this record shows the example of what I was talking about, right? You hear the difference in like how the performances are or whatnot. One artist basically performed their record, you know, through and through, and you got to feel like you're getting your money's worth within that. Within these artists, each one of them are like punching in almost every line, and while they're having fun with it and we can hear the lines that they're saying, I'm always thinking about the performance and like what would happen, what's gonna happen when you do try to perform it live, and like you realize, oh shit, I cut myself off in this section because before I even ended a line, I start coming in with another. You never want to do that.
Snitching on the whole gang, it's written in the affidavit.
Pouring drink in the soda, selling hard in Minnesota. You work your whole life for some shit I made off the Motorola. Don't got coke, no cola, we finna hit South Dakota. So we fucked the work up, that shit look like granola. Just serve my fiend Lola, bumpin' Magnolia. Don't hit my phone for work, I don't even know you. You wanna make some money, I got some shit I can show you. I gave my mans a dab, he thought he got pneumonia. White as sour cream, talking choppy as chives. When my fiend bumps the rock, he gets power and drive. Thought your girl was loyal, I damn near just died. Cause she just hit my line with the time to arrive. They wanna play me like a lick just cause I'm Anglo-Saxon. Then they hit the gram and use my lyrics for their captions. Little do they know I'm riding with that contraption. When I see a ham out, it's lights, camera, action.
I mean, for the genre though, they you know, decent job or whatnot. Also, I didn't think I would see half of these artists together. I've only ever heard each of them like, you know, separate and solo. And you know, it's one of those things that like eventually it's inevitable, right? You gotta get on the, like anybody who is a fast rapper, right? If you're really good at what you do, we expect eventually for you to do a record with Tech-9, and 9 times out of 10 it will happen. For those who are really good at that fast rapping stuff, every single one of them, like eventually Tech notices, and then he may reach out to make that happen or whatnot, right? And I saw that especially happen with like Token. I can't remember if he did one with Seuss Mace yet or whatnot, but I can see that one coming if it hasn't already. Like he's definitely a spitter when it comes to that lane. Yeah, each artist within here, like you got in there, had a little bit of a video, you know, had fun within it. Again, those within the lane are going to love and accept. Certain people outside, they're still gonna want a little bit more. And I always want you guys to just know how to really be perceived as great, right? I think people don't necessarily take a lot of artists sometimes like as serious, and it really depends on like how you rap, the content, and where you go. Like there's a little bit, like there's technically a little bit of an energy thing too, right? Like we hear them and they all sound like they're sitting down like writing it. Like they sound like they're still, like they haven't really performed it yet, that they're doing the version that they're practicing it before they hit the record button, but somebody instead actually hit record. And so instead of playing the versions that they were performing, they just cut together all the moments of as they're just kind of sitting there saying it to themselves. We all know that version, like when we're just trying to read what we have or trying to think about what we want to say, but we're not performing it yet. When you hit record, there's supposed to be a whole different version that comes out. But when you almost do your record like you're bored, how do you expect certain people to perceive that? Like, we do have to factor that in. Bandit, Vicious Cycle.
It's a vicious cycle.
That's all I can do with the volume right now.
Vicious cycle.
So it was like, they got something to say.
It's been pouring. It's been pouring. Yeah, it's been snowing. The weather's bad, but I know I'll keep going. I've been focused, yeah, I've been focused on the wrong thing. I know I did, but I never knew how to change. All these friends in my circle, man, these people acting strange. Sometimes I wanna be alone, I wanna be in space. There's no space when these people wanna take your heart. They will break you again and again until you fall apart. There's no space in these people from my heart. I gotta leave them on red, I gotta leave them in the past again. Yeah, it's time I learn. Yeah, it's time I move on. Oh, cause it can be hard to change. Oh, but it's gonna be hard to restore. It's been pouring. It's been pouring. It's been snowing. Yeah, the weather is bad, but I know I'll keep going. Cause there's no space when these people wanna take your heart. They will break you again and again until you fall apart. There's no space in these people from my heart. I gotta leave them on red, I gotta leave them in the past again. It just hurts me again and again, and it hurts my heart again and again, and it's never gonna end. You can say my heart is beating loud, but my love is walking on thread. I'm starting to feel like this is the end. Oh, it's a vicious cycle, yeah. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle, yeah. Oh, it's a vicious cycle, and it's never gonna end. It's a vicious cycle, yeah. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle. It's a vicious cycle, yeah. Oh, it's a vicious cycle, and it's never gonna end.
Hey, yo, dog, man, it's a vicious cycle. There's a lot of time for, like, you know, man, like, it's just, yeah, I didn't know where I was gonna go with it, but I like this record, right? There's nice melodies. It's an emotional kind of record. I'll say this. When it comes to melodic records, I tend to like artists who are able to go in those higher octaves and tones, right? Because those do bring a little bit more energy into the record, while if you're too low, it's more monotone. If you're if you're just there the whole time, it kind of sounds a little bit more boring or whatnot. But you know what I'm saying? I feel like getting up and walking around and shit, you know what I mean? So big salute to that. Yes, you need another mix and or professional recording of it, because it does feel like it lacks some of that quality. But you're in the right area in terms of the structure of the record. I feel like, especially if you always think about performing the records that we hear on record, but live with a live band. Any element that you hear, like, replace it with a real drummer or a real pianist or whatever it might be. And, like, sometimes you can even isolate it to one of those things and still perform the record, right? So, what? Let me see how you did your version of Hit 'Em Up.
First off, let me hop in, settle this now. These motherfuckers wanna try me like I don't get down. Look me in my eyes, stuck in the form of psychosis. I don't blink first, I make cowards show emotion. Let me get this out the way quick. A self-explaining bar with the punch is a punchline, bitch. You a dumbass, not to understand the vernacular. Offered a face-to-face, I wanted to battle them. Claimed I was stalking on shooting. I was calling them bitches, they freestyle. This sounded real dookie. Then, like the bitches they are, they let the chat try roasting me. me, nigga, it was really bizarre. See, Clifton, you a bitch, now spit in your face. Who wanted to disrespect, let me go on and repay the debt that I owe you as a man, I pay it forward. From here on, this beef, death, screen, game over.
So this is a diss record from Solo the Rapper to Triple C.
AI this, AI that. Niggas claim AI when they don't know how to rap. Blame code when a grown man is folding his cap. You know so much about AI, you swearing it's facts. You started hating, nigga, tried to climb for reactions. Back in his section, collecting interest on captions. It ain't my fault that C is a little remedial. Draw circles around his thoughts, that's why he thinks it's digital. You mad you can't compute pressure that's physical? Fucking simpleton, pay attention, nigga. It's simple food, this a long haul for you niggas to drag. I'm on your bumper, bitch, nigga, what you gon' do? From here to Fort Worth, I'm watching for your face. Rearrange your orbitals, I'ma launch you out of place. Square nigga, angles wrong, never fit the frame. Keep them dick suckers closed, we could've split off for grace. Nah, you on the jokes, click glass being funny. Now I'm outside creep hunting something that breathes, dummy. Disrespecting my craft just to farm me some views. I'm the nightmare daylight with industrial tools. Sit up, little nigga, keep your chin straight. I'm no teacher, little nigga, I'm the test you can't retake. Teacher dominance, nigga, bitch you stuck in the syllabus. I graduated violence, now I'm feeling real villainous. Call me Morpheus, I unplug imposters. False prophets crumble fast when the pressure gets monstrous. Monster with the pen, never touched the net. Just blood in the ink and the spine in the back. See, hating ass nigga, brush your teeth, fix your breath. You talking loud for a nigga that's flirting with death. In an anti-hero mood, nigga.
You gotta send something, man.
Send, one where the chaos
you got a new record, man.
Yourself, nigga, I deflate it real quick. 50 reasons in the drum, everyone got your name in it. Eat off 50 rounds, no skipping this clip. Close range, no mercy, hammer starting to spit. Nigga, you wanted attention, now you permanently tagged. Toe tag, energy, nigga in the room, body bag. Next time, keep the funnies right out of your mouth. Or be like the cover art, toe tagged in the ground, nigga.
Just don't do it, please. I beg you. I beg you.
Oh my
Shut the fuck up, nigga. On the house.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so hold on. Gonna see how much is there because sometimes our TikTok will get cut for things. And there's a lot that she did. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do, but man, in Idaho. Okay, so we'll leave it at that. But let's go ahead and give the clap some time. So Solo essentially dissed him because he accused Solo of using like Chat GPT for lyrics or whatnot. And, you know, Solo says like, man, like that's the one thing I take super serious in, you know, my life essentially. And you know, writes his own shit, you know what I mean? Gets in there, performs and everything. And, you know, I would feel very much the same way. Like this era is a tricky one to navigate because with the introduction of AI, there are a lot of artists who get accused of being AI. And sometimes it's different elements. It could be the mix, it could be the beat replacement, it could be an artist on an original beat, you know, from a real producer, but the artist is AI. And then there's the aspect of using ChatGPT as well, which I feel like if you're smart, right? Let's go ahead. Let's talk about it real quick, right? If you're smart, when it comes to using ChatGPT at all, you will not let it do the work for you. There always has to be a pride in you basically doing the actual work. If anything, if you need just a list of words, right? And you're like, I'm looking for a certain word that means this or whatnot. What you know what I'm saying? You want it to basically compile that list. That I see no problem with. If it's write my freaking verse for this song about you know what I mean? When you then tell something else to do the thing and then all you're doing is performing that, then again, they just take people in a section of like, nah, I'm not impressed with that, because we want to see the skill at every level, from you being able to write your own stuff to performing it to knowing, you know, where the structure should go. What I do like about this as well is that, you know, it wasn't just let's rap on Tupac, hit him up and stuff, right? Essentially making it a little bit different allows it to live on its own while still paying homage to the situation. And then there's always that risk of you getting compared to that record in the wrong way, where people are gonna say it's not good enough because yada yada yada, and some people don't know the other artists or something like that. Like, you never know like what people are going to think about. But I think that you know, each of you got in and rap dope. I got no problem with what I heard on the record, and as I said, like, sometimes getting in and having to make a diss record to show your true talent, man. I feel like these are often our ways of you know, truly dusting the mic off in that way where, like, no, I think we always should have something to prove. There are times where we can get a little bit lazy with the type of song that we're making, and we're not necessarily trying to impress, we're just experimenting here and there, right? But if you work in that aspect of competition, if you think about Kendrick Lamar, that's what he does like almost every time. He either tries to top himself or the artist that he's on the record with, to the point where you almost forget about whoever the other artist was, man. You know what I mean? Like, the way that he gets in there is just like, very much you pay attention to him, and you wanna know, like, let me analyze this in such a way where you know, it's fun to sort of get into that. Anyway, let me jump back in. Let me see. Would you say if you wrote your own shit, you got proof? So it all comes to life. Yeah, or light. And then Solo said, I don't even know what a verse from Chat GPT looks like. LOL, never in life have I ever. And then I slap niggas for them type of comments, you know what I'm saying? And I can't put hands on them, so I did some, man. Yeah, listen, it's bound to happen there. If you just prompt a song that is not writing a song, and whatever it makes up is not yours, all that is yours is your prompt. Yeah, see, Rob, I appreciate you. Like, he is someone who does dabble in AI, right? And so I appreciate that he understands what we've pretty much been continuously saying on certain elements. Like, we want, as I said earlier, I want to congratulate you guys for exactly what you are able to do. So if you do have a good idea, I've always been a good idea, man, right? Like, they should do this. I wish these two franchises would collab and do some crossover. You know, if you are an idea person, then we have to analyze it as that. If you do write the lyrics, we analyze that. If you are the performer, we're gonna analyze that. Production, like every aspect of what you do, we can grade you on those different areas. But if you only do one small thing and it does the rest, again, let AI get the accolades for those, and then you get the accolades for the other half. But we do want to push you guys to want to do more, to want to get more of the props. Like, it's literally like, you know, if you put out an AI artist with especially an image, they're gonna get most of the love. And then if nobody knows what you look like, you're just a regular person walking down the street. At some point, you're gonna want that, like, that presence of you to be felt and respected in that way. And so it all comes down to like how you brand these situations. But I was laughing though because he had came through yesterday, I believe, or whatnot. So that was hilarious, man. Anyways, shout out to Triple C. See, I can appreciate those who, you know what I'm saying, are dabbling in AI. You know what I'm saying? I just don't fuck with it besides my cover arts, but yeah, that's where it stops. And I think the only thing you own is the human aspects. Yep, indeed. Did my double skip go through? You put in a skip. What kind of skip was it? What kind of skip was it, Skrill? Okay, I see it. Skrill put in a 2-tone skip. Let me see. You have to be careful sometimes. ChatGPT will try and give you lyrics without asking and have to tell or whatnot. We'll try to give you lyrics without asking. And he says, "Sin, not sure how much, not gonna be nah." And then let me see. And I can appreciate those. Oh, you already said that. And we see that's why I put the cuts and everything, you know what I'm saying, hit, change up. But you know what I said? Okay, last thing. I know I'm a talker, but like it's important because there's always someone different in the building who hasn't heard the freaking conversation, right? But I've said there are ways to like counter everything for both AI creators and real artists. This era, it is imperative that if you want people to believe you do what you do, they have to be able to be the fly in the studio. Whenever you go and record a song or make a beat, like visually record that, and you can edit it however you want. You know, you can start it at whatever place when everything started cooking a little bit better or whatnot, but people need to see you at the job. Otherwise it's like that friend you have that supposedly knows everybody, but you've never seen them with a picture of them, nor do they have their number in their phone. So like, how can you believe it? But show your work in order to really get the full impression of how much is there. Like anytime I've seen an ad for some of the apps, I've at least been impressed with the ones that show the person doing a lot. Like they actually went in, they made the beat, they showed what their actual talent was first, and then said, oh, I just want like what the vocals I use to sound like a female choir or something like that, right? And they'll go in, change it to a female choir, then they make it into a sample that, and then make another beat on top of it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a way to really show people how impressed that they should be. Let me go ahead and go over here. Appreciate you for the skip. Let's go ahead and load this in.
I just need you to. Can you please just go? We all need pizza, so I make weird music. I got pizza if you.
So we got two from Skrill.
You see me on the playground, just yeah, I'm a dork, but I stay grounded.
Big Skrill.
They call me in 'cause I stay clowned. You wanna stay down then.
All right, we got Big Skrill with a 2-song back to back. Right here. First one is going to be Stop the Weather. And let's see what you done do. Here was the one we had played earlier that I congratulated on him actually having a full performance. He didn't feel like he punched in every bar or something like that.
Look, if she wanna go, I'ma let her. She wanna get married, I swear I just met her. The reason I'm cheesing, my pockets got cheddar. 4 deep on one hammer, y'all not the Avengers. Bro got a Glock with a temper. Probably posted up on the block like a center. I'm dropping whatever. Let it be sunny, I'll make it rain money. I'm stopping the weather. Ain't it ironic how I'm rocking ice, but his body go cold if he come try to grab it. Big cat, pussy told a little stick, but I really think he should go and try some magic. My bitch don't fit that walk, I'm starting to think she really like fashion. But it's good, she gon' turn around, use my lyrics every time she type captions. That chopper rockin', knocking shit off the wall. Had me thinking you was copping Vans. I swear my birdie so clumsy, he pulled up, was tripping and dropped your mans. That bread on a stick, same color as peanut butter. I'm just praying this Glock don't jam. Like Christmas dinner in the middle of the winter, I'm still getting green.
Appreciate you, Carolina.
And I'm not no fan, swear I'm so anti. Gotta keep a shooter on standby. I can get you blown with my hands tied. My steppers make it blow like a landmine. 2 sticks like I'm trying to start a campfire. Let it ring through the wall like a landline. Yo, bitch is as quick as your wit. You better dodge bullets, you ever try to ram mine. If she wanna go, I'ma let her. She wanna get married, I swear I just met her. The reason I'm cheesing, my pockets got cheddar. 4 deep on one hammer, y'all not the Avengers. Bro got a Glock with a temper. Probably posted up on the block like a center. I'm dropping whatever. Let it be sunny, I'll make it rain money. I'm stopping the weather. Ain't it ironic how I'm rocking ice, but his body go cold if he come try to grab it. Big cat, pussy told a little stick, but I really think he should go and try some magic. My bitch don't fit then walk. I'm starting to think she really like fashion. But it's good, she gon' turn around, use my lyrics every time she type captions. Pull up like hell, still take your shit, pussy boy, this is hijacking. My dog know how to play his role, pussy got them scripts, he should try acting. Cold world, not a lot of love. Brody ride gloves, cause he out here ice snatching. 3-5 straight to my face, feel like I'm in space, moonwalking like Mike Jackson. 3-5 straight to my face, feel like I'm in space, moonwalking like Mike Jackson. Like Mike Jackson.
Nice. We got a little bit more energy from you on this one. You know, still within that confines of like, 2 minutes and 18, right? And, I always say kind of more or less the same thing of, wanting more song from an artist that actually has the ability to get in there. It is only those that are repetitive, boring, and not saying anything that we will encourage you to make a shorter song, because why would we want a long song where it just goes in the same place over and over and over and over and over and over, right? So that should make sense to anybody. But if you have that sound and people like the reaction is almost like, oh, he rapping, you know what I mean? And so like they can feel like you care for the thing that you're on. It's another record where now you hear an acoustic guitar, right, that can simply be played, and then you get in there and perform that record as is, right? If you get somebody to play, right, obviously the sample, you'd have to have somebody real get up there on stage and like, kind of play that part. But brother, if you can rap, I don't even really know what the hell I'm about to do with the life. You know what I'm saying?
If she wanna go, I'ma let her. She wanna get married, I swear I just met her. The reason I'm cheesing, my pockets got cheddar. 4 deep on one hammer, y'all not the Avengers. Bro got a Glock.
See, you got a good vibe here, right?
I'm dropping whatever. Let it be sunny, I'll make it rain money. I'm stopping the world.
So imagine like a whole performance where it's that. And if you want to have, other elements, bass guitar, certain things like that come through and bring a little bit more through, like, that can happen as well. Like the build up, right? You start off with just an acoustic guitar, and then as the song builds, there's more. That's another reason to extend it as well, because you can keep adding more as it goes on. I hear some violins that could come through, trumpets, like saxophone. I'm telling you, like you can bring a whole situation into here if you do that extended version. The other thing is, you can do an extended version of every song for the album and then put it behind a paywall. If you truly feel like, I don't want to feel like I'm wasting my time doing some extra verses and then people are gonna like, no, if people like your song and then want more, they'll have it, and if they really are a supporter, knowing that maybe if they buy the one under the paywall with the extended version, maybe you price it in a way where if they buy a hoodie or a t-shirt or something like that, it comes with the extended version of the album too. Like this era, we have to sell things kind of differently, right? And the music is the special secondary extra thing that because of the industry, they made it feel like people should get it for free, right? You listen to the song on YouTube, you go to Spotify or anything like that, and sometimes you don't even really have to have full on accounts to hear those things, and we're paid very minimally at that. But with that said, if there are people who truly want to support, it's like having those ways where they can know that they're both supporting the artist, and the artist is giving back in that other way. So you know, market things however you wish. We're gonna play your second one here, which is Bitch Please. Hopefully it's not a remix to Bitch Please for real. Okay.
If you with me, buckle up, cause I be motion having. Why the fuck you flex that little paper? You supposed to have it. He ain't closed his mouth, now he can't even have no open casket. Dweeby ass boys would never touch me like a Trojan package. If I set the play, they tryna score just like I'm coaching practice. My bitch got 2 personalities, they both the baddest. Careful, bro, might get to sparking shit, he got a smoking habit. Dreamt he finally got some paper, shit, I woke up laughing. Check my Instagram, you flexing 20s, it was just a dream. Even people flexing lots of paper, ain't always what it seems. Clothes came from his bros, that jacket don't fit, busting through the seams. And since we speaking on him, I been jumping in her jeans. Treat him like a Packers fan, on top his head, I'm up in cheese. Thought my true fit was telling lies the way I'm coming clean. Band playing plus a light show, Chop got a drum and bean. All the wimpy kids ain't wanna touch it, shit, I'm thumbing cheese. This blick will switch a box you up, this Trendy Pacquiao. On the block just posted up like I'm a fan of Shaq and Paul. White as hell might get to scorching, you boys still off Black and Miles. I ain't worried about that death threat, he just pussy acting wild. I ain't worried about him, he just pussy playing tough. They be playing around, I think I might play the Buffs. If he play with me, then I'ma make him play the touch. Feel like Kevin Porter Jr., bitch, I play with bucks. Y'all ain't got no paper, here go 2 cents, y'all lame as fuck. Y'all be green as hell, just like y'all neck, them chains be fake as fuck. Let him say it's smoke, Brody treat him like an 8th of Russ. Must be a Drizzy fan, he freaking out soon as that drink it up. Take on E with no motion, cause y'all too emotional. Best advice that I could give you boys is just be coachable. I could get them smoked within a week, just like disposables. Love my bitch, her ass is fan, she don't be approachable. Not at all, don't subtract, just add some money, problem solved. Shit get messy, call my cleanup crew like come and mop it all. I got chicken, we ain't beefing, I ain't got no ops at all. Time is ticking, just like New Year's Eve, you pussies drop the ball. I ain't running for no struggle, I done pray for better days. I can teach you how to get some chips, I'm better made. Do me foul, I get to shoot, and they gon' think I mess with Shay. See my belt say F, they hop on D just like some letter grades. Bro, name in my phone, tree emoji, he be leaving shit. White as hell, but I still a score like Austin Reeves and shit. They ain't show me love, but I ain't need the shit. Me and this Gen 5 Glocky twins, cause I'ma plead the 5th. How we get it out the mud, now Birdie drinking it. My bitch say it's love, she took my name and got the ink in it. Think his pockets on Ozempic, I done seen him shrink a bit. Stop the big cap in the booth, that's type of shit got Lincoln hit. Speaking of Abe Lincoln, all my haters penny pinching crumbs. We ain't touching base if you ain't swinging sticks or pitching none. Ain't no hoe in me, they owing me, pop out and Rick or some. Only charge you got is DV, someone tell that bitch to run. I'm in love with touching money, I don't know, just something about it. Can't teach you loyalty if you ain't got it, fuck from around me. Over ice, get hit with the stick just like the puck in hockey. He just made the local news, he used to dream about hitting big screens. Birdie getting rid of crack just like he fixed screens. I can't play about no cheddar, get him Swiss cheese. Heard your BM getting F, that's where the big meets. Yeah, that's where the big meets. Thoroughbred, I'm losing with my guys before I switch teams. Blicky like Adele 10, plus I let that bitch sing. You thought you was fucking with me, I'm like, bitch, please. He just made the local news, he used to dream about hitting big screens. Birdie getting rid of crack just like he fixed screens. I can't play about no cheddar, get him Swiss cheese. Heard your BM getting F, that's where the big meets. Yeah, that's where the big meets. Thoroughbred, I'm losing with my guys before I switch teams. Blicky like Adele 10, plus I let that bitch sing. You thought you was fucking with me, I'm like, bitch, please.
Yeah, big freaking salute. 1 to 10, and our feedback is welcome on that. Which out of the two? Do you like Banter? I'm trying to fix my camera real quick because it's suddenly hold on, I got it. Ah, jeez Louise, man. It just like disappeared. So this right here, I think it had maybe a sort of, you know, louder set of, you know, vocals when we were going on there, right? Different overall beat. There were a few other parts where I heard you, you know, punch in a little bit more, you know, prominently throughout it. But I feel like there's an element of conviction within there, right? There's even more aggression in certain parts. But if I had to choose which of the two that I would more want a video to, and again, it's still that first one that I do want to be extended a little bit more. This one is ironically is like 3 minutes and 20 seconds, so it has the longevity within there, right? We got you actually giving us the time that we deserve within it. You could still make a video within that, but of course, when it comes to any records that we do, we have to make sure that we have the clean versions of those for radio if we want it to, you know, be a true single that is out there. And he said, did your camera turn off because you was laughing at my song? No, my damn camera was just turned on. I had to unplug and plug it back in. But if you ever are wondering, again, we're always live on several platforms or whatnot, right? So we have TikTok with us. They're always able to see the close-up DJ view while we're in it or whatnot. What's up? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Tatsu. You know the cuts. Let me see. And then shout out to Carolyn on Mike within. And then Rob Murphy said in the booth. But yeah, good job. Don't forget about lyric videos as well. That's also something that you could market your records with. And if you go out there and perform, it's good to be able to have something you can pull up on stage to give you that professionalism and stuff like that. But let's go ahead and go back in the line up. And no, you did not miss it. Remember, you just seen we do have a line that we are rolling with. And we are trying to pull from it. You are in that. Trying to go as fast as we can. Though, no, it's all good. It's all good.
At Pechanga Resort Casino in Temecula, you can.
All right, hold on. By the way, have you been posting everything that you've been going through on your many different platforms? You know, I haven't really checked, but when it comes to, like, again, the YouTube, the, you know, IGs and different stuff, everything that you're going through as an artist and that experience and the accolades and, you know, the people that are showing that support, you know, make sure that each platform sees that progress, because it's inspiring, right? Like, if you haven't yet started posting on YouTube, I would as well.
Don't even try to rap, man. Just go that old shit I used to be, man. Just go there and talk. Right. Let's talk about my life. T.
This is OMN tweet with my life.
Let's talk about my life.
With my life.
Trying to fall for my life. Too tired, though. Let's talk about my life. They tried and I fought for my life. Kaka said they caught me with a pipe. At 28 right, made my man take the stand. Even set him in the cell and they know he got a kid. Thought he was a weak link, but that nigga played the fifth. Nicky did the opposite. That bitch that did a flip. That was January 12th. The judge said not guilty. 30 days before that, they had hit me with a cow, so I ain't getting to hit the crib. I had to go back to the mat. Shockers on my wrist and shit. Been a while, I see my jit. Told Zoe to put his gloves on. I ain't taking shit. Brother switch my lawyer up. Say he beat that shit.
Same.
I can't lie, that nigga bad, but everybody know if I really beat that shit. Ask you an old bottle, need to work. Miss R told me first, your ancestors got you, baby. Still in that bitch praying on the fucking day.
Talk about a brand.
Shit, all these crackers gonna slay me. So many niggas
took the shit.
Ain't crazy. Niggas ain't sticking to the plan. Niggas crazy. Need nice QB though. Charges drop. Know the hard drop, cause the cops hard drop. Carla was the firstborn. I ain't never been a bitch. I was there when I got hit. Yeah, let's talk about that. I was there when Kyle got hit. Say my bullet hit my nigga. I ain't even have a pistol. He ain't clapped, so I took his scrap and I left that bitch empty. Kyle was already hit. He caught one by the head. I'm the one that got him to the hospital. I was scared. Yeah. Sister said, I don't know when I did it. Listening to our nigga, man, that nigga there big. I'ma tell you that first. Nigga, by my nigga, we put shit in the dirt, nigga. You want a hearse? Better shut your mouth before I put you on the skirt, bitch. Free to God. Nigga, I never lied. It's real fast, alright? Nigga, I never lied. Plenty nights, I fucking cried. God, can't believe you fucking died. When I make it down, I'ma get up on your ass. Elmo just got killed and 3 brothers. I was mad. Told Jada, man, get up. I told Jada.
I'm so confused lately.
You let a bub get you. Nigga, I'ma whoop your ass too when I get out there. I'm gonna have it for the thugs. Nigga, we got this shit out the bud. Nigga, fucking with the hood, you gon' see blood. Nigga, we ain't never.
Okay, I'm gonna be completely honest right now, right? I'm gonna tell you what I'm feeling because it sounds like, you know, it's a good vibe. It's chill, right? The beat gives a reminiscing about back in the days kind of vibe. A good cruising record. Let me, you know, talk about this baddie who looks, you know, fly or something like that. Like it has a different vibe than what you're talking about, more or less. And then what you're talking about is, you know, more or less emotional. It's something that you went through, but for whatever reason, it sounds like you're almost smiling when you're saying it, like you're having fun, talking about it or whatnot. But I don't think that should be what we feel when we are listening to you talk about something like that. And so I don't know if it's the disconnect between, like, you know, the beat itself that you're rapping to when you're sort of going in on this. Should it be something different? I know there are others who are producers who would have, you know, a definite idea in something that would fit it a little bit more, you know, emotionally. And then, you know, your voice still does sound good to this kind of beat, but I think a different topic, you know, again, because this is a vibe, it's something chill. I feel like you being able to go in there, try to get head in, get some sleep. Get some sleep, man. Get some rest, and we will see you. But I do like the vibe that is there, though. You know, so essentially, you just need to go in and do it right. All right, let's get back in the line up. And I appreciate you guys for tapping in with us. We have Limo with Resurgence. You said this is your new song. Go ahead and close some of these other windows.
Is this loose visuals or no visuals? You hear me?
I love you, Isaac.
Can we even play this one?
Hey, yo, Mill.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We smack ass from west to east, won't be surprised if you went south. Know a nigga snitched on that business that came around me and dad for clout. Catch a op, I'm happy as hell, don't know what to do, but just bounce out, cause I get thirsty for that blood. He in his crib, wait till he out. And all my threes really get vicious, and all my ops really some bitches. You hang around them and downright with them, won't even like saying they deaf piece kisses. Everyone saying, Limo go check, mention me out for all these disses. Let me catch a 9 and I'll start hissing. If you wanna have the game, more tension. Fuck A-Block, they still ain't spent. We wanna slide, but I like trolling. Slide up some shit, my op daddy, and don't think this shit a game. I'll swing my dough, tryna smack some up with fin. We ain't got guns, a PSA, I don't tow guns, it's profit trends. COD swap out the gym, we really seen bullets explode his head. Look, be the next op to end up dead. Shit getting fishy, don't know who to trust, but guns and start back doing mid. That's why I move a certain way, I'd rather be dolo the way fake friends. He round 2 bops, set his ass up, shot his ass up, now he can't stand. But bro, beat his case again, free take all papers, they got him in. The other take with me, or what tryna send, we still get wild, even though my songs on top, still watch back though for win. 762s bite up his face like a dog, caught him and blessed him in. Come down here, that suicide, knowing I'm so dumb with too much pride. A real do it, I slide dolo, I'm bounce at the V and know the driver. You a real goofy, you let your homie down. The worst way you find the lie, we come through, you better run, cause we got aim, no duck and dive, nigga, no duck and dive. We smack ass from west to east, won't be surprised if if you went south. Know a nigga snitched on that business that came around me and that for clout. Catch a op, I'm happy as hell, don't know what to do, but just bounce out, cause I get thirsty for that blood. He in his crib, wait till he out. And all my threes really get vicious, and all my ops really some bitches. You hang around them and down right with them, won't even like saying they death piece kisses. Everyone saying, let me go check, mention me out for all these disses. Let me catch a 9 and I'll start hissing. If you wanna have the game, more tension.
For a minute though, there's a lot of time with a lot of people. People don't know if they are in the dough and it. What do you guys think about that? 1 to 10 now. Feedback is, of course, welcome. You know, it's 2 minutes and 9 seconds or whatnot, right? So it's within the context of, you know, some of those genres that we have heard. He kind of was consistent with, you know, just being able to string things along. It's a little some. Just a 2-minute piece of content. I'm always going to say that same thing when it does come to extending and seeing more of what you can do. Really seeing if you guys can test yourself throughout. Try as best as possible to do so. I'm debating on if I want to, and what do you say? No. Debating on coming back tomorrow, whatnot, because we do have quite a few in the line up right now. What's freaking good? And you know what I'm saying? Do you like EDM? We do. The line is kind of lengthy though. And what I might be bouncing at the moment, and I was going to come back tomorrow. Sort of like reset that line and stuff like that, because I do want to make sure that I'm well rested, and if anything, I can probably try to come back in the morning, and then just make sure like when we hit up. He said 1 minute mode is like I want to, but even with that, I feel like it would take. It's making me debate if we should also create a 30-second, you know, mode within it, right? Because there's an aspect there or whatnot, but also again, I know when my mind starts to slow down in the aspect of certain things. So yeah, I appreciate you guys today. I want to regenerate before tomorrow, that way we can come back a little bit more fresh and get y'all stuff in or whatnot. I'll reset the emails as well, so make sure that you guys, if you didn't get your record played today, just kind of resend what you had wanted us to hear, and then we'll get back in there. Yeah, I gotta get my mind right or whatnot. But and if I can, what I might do is I'll still go through the emails, and you know, if I happen to look at what you guys sent, I'll give you a little mini review in the email or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I'll still try to do something. If not though, just you know, come back in the cusp and we shall see you. We
Paging Dr. Mario. Paging Dr. Mario. Bro, it's 2 in the morning, fell asleep when I'm yawning, waking up on the lawn, I'm seeing blue and orange. People follow me to school and copy me until I stopped and put my music on. I'm just crawling like a zombie, gnawing on a Nazi, probably in his uniform. Born identity, homie, you